It's been a while.
It has.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so busy with stuff.
Dude, the last 2 weeks were rough, but we're not stopping. We're
Never
still
stopping.
here. Yeah. It's like, we hit a few speed bumps. We went in for repairs, and we're back on the road.
Went to Los Santos Customs.
Exactly. If this podcast was a car, what car would it be?
It has to be like an old. Has to be like an old 2002 like I don't know, like Pontiac or something. Just keeps going.
Yeah. I was thinking like the van from School of Rock, the one
Okay.
Jack Black drives.
Yeah.
Just like, it's not great, but it works.
It's got all four wheels and an engine, so I guess
Exactly.
I think that's all you need for a car.
Or like how they expect you to see the cars from Transformers and not knowing they're Transformers.
True.
Like how they're just like, yeah, Bumblebee's a piece of shit. And he's just like, yeah, I'll buy him. It's just like, he's a fucking robot.
Yeah.
All right. That was the smoothest intro we've ever done.
True. That was kind of like a non sequitur.
Yeah. So welcome back to Chirp. Don't know what episode it is. Not
don't
going to
know.
look it up.
I haven't been keeping track. Is this 13, 12, 14?
I think we filmed 11 and 12, but they were unreleased.
Okay, so this is 11.
Yeah, this is like a month has passed.
It's been a while,
Yeah.
but we are fresh off the heels of the juiciest thing I've seen in a long time.
Before we get into that,
Okay.
I need to tell a quick story. I got shit on today.
Like literal shit?
Literal shit.
Okay, what happened?
I was walking out of work and a bird shit on me.
Like Ariel?
Ariel
That's crazy.
smacked me right in the forehead of my fresh,
Oh, not the fresh dome.
fucking Dracula hairline forehead.
Damn.
I thought it might have just been water because like a truck drove by, but then I moved my hand over it
Oh,
and I looked down. I'm like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
I remember this one time in grade school. This chick was walking around. This had to have been like 8th grade. So I guess middle school, but you know how private school works. It's just all one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember she walked around and she had like crusty shit in her hair. And then finally she like left for a while and then came back. And then she had like her hair down. And someone was like, I think a bird shit on this chick's head. And I was like, that shit was like crusty. So that had to have been there for a while. Because she always like put her hair in like a big like bun on top.
Yeah.
So I think the fucking sniper of a bird just domed the bun. Like literally glazed that honey bun.
Just like, do you know what the chances are for someone to get hit in the head with shit?
That's pretty impressive.
I know. I don't know if it was luck or bad luck.
Because it's like the odds of like someone getting hit in the head with shit is pretty high. Like, it's like pretty high odds.
Yeah, and directly in the, I guess it's a big target, but
but it's like specifically like you, that's pretty low
yeah.
in your lifetime, I guess. So
I've heard people get shit on before. Like I've heard of people getting shit on before. I've heard podcasters talk about it, and I was just like, oh, that sucks. What a loser. And now it's me.
So I guess the question is, so you're out, so you walk out the front door of your store. All right. Now you're shit on. Did you go back into the store to wipe up, or did you go back to your car?
I'll tell you what my first instinct was. It was to take my phone out and take a picture.
Did you take a picture?
No,
Oh.
because there were customers coming in, and I didn't want to be the guy who takes a selfie with shit on his forehead. I went to my car. I had Kleenex in my car. I wiped it off.
Okay.
And then I took hand sanitizer. I wiped off my hands and rubbed it on my forehead.
I think that's a good way to do it because I was wondering if you would have went back in, to like use the bathroom or something. But then like in my head I was like, would I want to be like walk back in and be known as like just walking in with like shit You know, like the Vision Mind Stone of shit on my forehead. So I agree. I think I would have just went to my car. But if you had hand sanitizer in your car, you're lucky. I don't think
Yeah.
I have something like that.
Yeah, it came in clutch.
I might have like a shirt in my car that I could just like, and then drove home.
I know I do have like receipts to fast food restaurants, so I would have used that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the first thing that popped
That's
into
pretty
my head.
MacGyver. That's
Yeah.
pretty genius.
Hmm. But yeah, I guess I'm destined for greatness or something.
Yeah, that's good luck.
Either that or I'm just, shithead.
Buy a lottery ticket or something.
I've never bought a lottery ticket.
I mean, I guess that's not surprising.
Maybe I should.
That's fine. That's what I just said. Yeah.
But yeah, our group chat talks about lottery tickets all the time. So
I used to play lottery a lot.
yeah.
It's weird. On the internet, you can see where I had a point in time where I talked about how much I hated the lottery, and then I talked months later after I got a job where I just see so many people every day just buy so much in lottery that I just started playing it. And lottery was fun for a while, and then I just stopped. One, because I stopped working as much, because you go work like 30 hours a week.
Yeah.
You're making a lot of money. And what's a $10 lottery ticket? What's a $20 lottery ticket? Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, poor kid.
And then it's like I stopped working as much, so now I'm getting doo-doo checks because I work like 12 hours a week. So I stopped playing so much because it was more of my money. But it's weird. Now I'm gonna get lottery has been skyrocketing lately. I
Yeah.
forgot about this time of year. Lottery is huge.
It's very big.
Yeah,
People make like baskets for Christmas and
that
stuff like
and
that.
it's like, you get people that kind of like playing the lottery. You know, they might buy a scratch over here and there.
Yeah.
And then it's like they got the holiday tickets.
Yeah.
There's a Illinois lottery has like a Santa Claus ticket that just sells out like within like half a day.
Damn.
We get like a whole book, and a book is like, for the Santa Claus, if they're bigger, I think that's like 200 tickets. Sells out in a day.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Fuck my butt.
Oh.
Just gonna ignore that. This is in no way us promoting lottery, since we shat all over Steve will do it for it.
Well, he gambles.
Well, yeah, I guess.
The problem
That's
with
different.
him, it'd be weird if I was like,
Hey, buy scratch offs.
yeah.
You know?
It'd be weird. It'd be different if I was like sitting here, like scratching them off and being like, look how much money I'm winning. This is so crazy. Are you guys seeing this?
Liquidate your assets.
Yeah, which is different, but also it's like it's rigged. Like lottery tickets are rigged against you for sure, you know? So I don't think it'd be very successful if I was just scratching off here. But when it's like online gambling, like through like a sketchy website, which it's like confirmed that Steve is like friends with the owner.
Yeah.
So you have no idea if they're just like,
Yeah.
boosting the odds a little bit in his favor.
Yeah.
That's the difference, I think. But if you're, I don't know. Fuck it. If you can, just buy a scratch off. It's fun.
I like watching World Series of Poker.
Yeah. A little scratch off never hurt anybody. Just once it becomes like a habit, it might be maybe chill out. Cause
Spitting's a dirty habit.
Because buying $5 every now and again, you'll lose most of them, but it's like one time you might win $10, $20, and it's like, hey, just money. You just got a little extra money.
Por qué no?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But to be like, this one I'm putting 3 Bitcoin on the slots, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And I'm like, yes. Like, no, that's just
You guys should do that now.
Yeah, use my code. Like, I wouldn't be like, use my promo code to get Illinois lottery tickets. That's the difference.
Use promo code CHIRP.
Yeah, at your local convenience store.
Just wait until we get a sponsor, and that's our promo code.
Chirp. That's pretty good.
Would it have been Chirp if we were still doing your weekly Chirp?
Yeah, I feel like.
It would have been your.
Your? Just your. That's the worst part. I feel like it's the least freaking, that's the least recognizable part of that name.
Yeah.
That's why we just did Chirp.
We're not. Well, I guess we are your. We're not known
And
for
we're
it.
certainly not weekly.
We're barely weekly.
We're barely monthly at this point.
Your bi-monthly Chirp.
I wonder how many episodes. Like, if you took, we started June of 2020, and it's now November of 2021, and how many have we made? 33 episodes, 34.
Yeah,
I think we stopped at 22 last time.
Mm-hmm.
We took a break at 22, and this is episode 11. So 33
Yeah.
divided by over 60 months. No, over 60 weeks. Weeks. Yeah, it's like less than one video every 2 months. You add it all together.
Oh, man. You know, we try.
But I guess just time to get into the meat and bones of what we want to talk about.
About an hour ago,
Yeah.
the second Spider-Man No Way Home trailer dropped.
And it's nuts.
Yeah. I kind of want to talk about the thing I spotted first because I feel it carries the most weight.
Okay.
Sony is not great at hiding things.
I agree.
If actual camera footage can get leaked of Andrew Garfield, they're not great.
Yeah.
But there is a scene where Tom Holland is jumping at Lizard, Sandman, and Electro, trying to do something with a box. I don't know what that box is. But if you look closely, Electro's not even looking at him, and Lizard is jumping completely past him.
Yeah. He completely whiffs.
So they could be focusing on two other people, maybe?
Spider people?
People who may or may not be called Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield?
I would not doubt it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's pretty much confirmed at this point that Tobey and Andrew are in it. Because, yes, the Andrew Garfield video is basically a dead giveaway. You can see Tobey's fingers in it.
Yeah.
It's not a shot from a previous movie, you know?
Just watch Corridor Digital's breakdown of this scene. They did like an entire 15-minute video breaking down if it's real or not.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
Yeah. And then there's the other picture that was leaked where it has all three of them and what looks like to be, let me get down to it. Let me just talk about it. Yeah. We can show it, put it on screen.
I'll put up a spoiler warning.
Oh, I mean,
I'll put up spoilers before.
I'll just say this. I'll say this. I don't think that is a bad thing to talk about because nothing is confirmed. You know, we have not seen Andrew and Tobey in an official piece of media.
Yeah.
So I think anything that we say is fair game. And like leaks are synonymous with fakes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's fine to say there's the picture, all three Spider-Men standing there. It looks like the same railing from the Andrew Garfield video.
And the trailer.
Exactly. And this trailer shows that at the very end, they're on like some construction scaffolding that all has the same metal circular pipes.
Yeah.
They just have to be in it.
The GOAT Sinister Six versus the GOAT Spider-Man.
Yes.
The only Spider-Man, I guess.
And I just want to go back to that picture of the three. You know, once again, it's not confirmed, but it's so because the picture, they're all three looking at something, which I think they're talking to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it looked like Andrew Garfield was talking during the picture.
But they're all three lit from the same way. They've got the same color on them. Like the way that they're standing makes sense for like a composition of like a shot. Like that would actually be filmed.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's not green screen footage means that I feel like it's an actual screen grab from the movie.
Mm-hmm. The main thing I noticed from this picture is that they're all holding their masks. I don't know why, but I was just like, huh.
That's like a very specific detail too.
Yeah.
That they'd all be like, you know? Like, yeah, I agree that like that's one of those things that like if one of them wasn't holding it, that would be a good way to tell that it's from something else. But like, I don't think anyone's found because there's very few shots of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield where it could be that specific angle, that specific. Because I think like you could even check like the angle of the camera. It makes sense. Like it's not like Tobey is like from a downwards angle.
Their hair is different than any other Spider-Man movie they've been in.
Yeah,
I have a burp. Excuse me,
Burt boy.
Burt boy.
But like I guess I don't know where to start with the trailer, so I guess we'll just go through it. So they confirm multiverse because
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is all like the universes.
Scooby Doo is canon in the MCU.
That's pretty good. But a couple of things I noticed. So there's two Green Goblins. Now, you were saying that you don't think it's
Dane DeHaan.
I don't think it's Dane DeHaan either. But I'm not really subscribing to the belief that it's Willem Dafoe 2 times. Because they made like very clear, like they show the original Green Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
But in this new one, it's like really fast and really blurred.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But he's wearing goggles.
Could be the Hobgoblin. It could be Ned.
I don't think it's Ned.
I don't know.
In the trailer they showed Ned and Zendaya on the scaffolding. And
It could be.
like
It could be like a variant.
a variant of Ned. That'd be wild.
The one thing I don't like about Loki is now like anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like pretty much anything they show, you could just be like, it's a variant.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why like I'm a little bit. We talked about this earlier, but like I'm kind of scared if like Toby and Andrew are like variants of their version. It's like a weird thing to explain.
I know what you're talking about.
Like I'm gonna be really upset if it's not Tobey Maguire. It's not like if it's not 14 years after Spider-Man 3, or if it, you know what I'm saying? If it's not the same Peter that we saw at the end of Spider-Man 3, I'll be disappointed.
I agree. I don't think they'll go too far into it, like that deep. I think it'll just be variants of Peter Parker, not variants of like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker, where there are a billion of him, which there probably are, but it'll just be like, hey, this is a Peter Parker, this is a Peter Parker, this is a Miles Morales.
Yeah. Because the quote that Alfred Molina said a long time ago was that like they ripped Doc Ock from the end of Spider-Man 2. So the first thing when we watched the trailer, what my friend was like he was like, does that mean that Toby is from a version of Spider-Man of the Raimi movies where like the machine, the sun, he doesn't drown the machine and like New York might have like blown up or something.
Wow.
And I was like, I kind of hope not.
Yeah.
Like that might be like a cool thing. Maybe I won't be as like upset because maybe that is kind of interesting. But a part of me would have been, I feel like, how do I explain this? A part of me would be upset if it wasn't the same Spider-Man that I grew up with. You know what that's the point I'm trying to make. Like if it was a different Andrew Garfield, I'd feel the same way, I think.
Back to the status quo, jumping with the American flag behind him.
Yes.
You know, that kind of he went through the symbiote phase. He's, you know, just Peter Parker now. He could be like how he is in Spider-Verse, where he's like getting older. He's like, oh, my back. Shit like that.
Yeah,
but
it'd be cool
I'd
if he
be
was
fine with jokes like that.
I hope they make fun of the fact that he's older. Like that's just funny. Like, yeah, I agree. But what was I gonna say? What's like the Spider-Man where he wears like the red leather jacket with like the all red helmet, almost kind of mask?
I know what you're talking about because it's in the Spider-Man game, but I'm not sure what version that is.
But a lot of people were doing the edits of like Tobey Maguire as that.
I did see that.
That would be cool. Is it?
I heard rumors so long ago that Tobey Maguire was going to be Uncle Ben.
I remember always hearing that too.
Yeah.
But like it's this one, right?
Yeah.
That's one we're agreeing on. Yeah, it's called The Last Stand Spider-Man. Which that's like one of those changes where I think would have been kind of cool if like something happened or he's just like older and more brute. Maybe I don't want that. But if it was like a continuation of his story in a new way like that, I'd be pretty happy.
I do think that, oh my God, if they kill Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, that might be the saddest superhero death of all time.
Oh, that would be so upsetting.
I think the saddest one currently, spoiler for a movie that's fucking 5 years old, Logan.
Yeah.
I bawled at Logan. Tony Stark, I cried at first. Now I'm just like, yeah, he died. I can't think of other deaths. Yondu was pretty sad.
Here, and I'm gonna be honest. I felt like a giga nerd when this trailer came out, and I watched the full thing, and I was like, "That's pretty cool." And then I was like, "All right, let me watch it really slowly." Like I was like, once I started like noticing stuff, I was like, "Oh god."
I mainly just went to the big portions, and I was like, what are they hiding?
True.
And they're not hiding it very well.
But like this was what I was talking about. So one thing was like they showed. Remember, like I think the first time they showed him, he had like the red.
Yeah, he had the red tentacles. Doc
Yeah.
Ock.
But Doc Ock. But look, here's the scene I was talking about. Look, this part right here. Look, you can see it forming. Like right, you can see the little nanobots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the theory was true that he's taking the nanoparticles from the Iron Spider suit because he has a new Iron Spider suit.
Yeah.
Which I think looks good.
I think the red with the gold
Looks
looks
really good.
phenomenal.
Looks
like at first I was like, oh god, just go back to the red and blue. But this looks very good.
Yeah, this suit looks awesome. Which is weird because he's wearing the suit in the final fight, but in the leak, he's wearing his normal suit.
Yeah.
But that's also one of those things where like Marvel will just
CG it.
Yeah. Because obviously they can't make the Iron Spider suit because it's like shiny and metal. But yeah, I noticed that he's stealing the nanoparticles, which makes me think that like I wonder how they're gonna because like how is he just like taking the nanoparticles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wonder if like this isn't like him just like appearing and now he's all like rah rah, if he's like been here for a while. He's been here for some time.
I like how it does explain the hello Peter. It's, he's saying that to Tom Holland as he's wearing the suit, so he doesn't know that's not Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, because he's got that line, "You're not Peter Parker."
Yeah.
That's good.
Bro, but that line, we were just like, oh, he's talking to Tobey Maguire. We're like freaking out. The part where they made fun of Otto Octavius got me weak.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's good. Also, I stopped right here.
Oh, God, the Electro mask.
That's cool.
They did him justice.
They definitely did. And you see him for like 0.5 seconds, but I know that Jamie Foxx is loving this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that is so good.
Bro, how do they get the biggest names for Spider-Man villains?
Wait. Oh, I just noticed something. Watch. Look. So they have them like shoot the electricity.
Yeah.
And then look, it blasts Doc Ock. That leads to my theory. I thought Doc Ock was going to be a good guy.
Yeah.
And after that scene where they make fun of him, and then that right there where, yeah, he's a good guy. For sure.
Yeah. I was like, why would... I guess the thing that really kind of bugged me, how could Doc Ock be a bad guy, especially that version of Doc Ock, when at the end he mended his relationship with Peter in Spider-Man 2.
It's so good. It's so good.
I will say, I wish there was more purple. Just a new take, because, Alfred Molina looks different, Jamie Foxx looks different, Lizard looks the exact fucking same. Sandman
he still looks like a Goomba.
Looks the exact fucking same.
He's made of sand. Wait, we haven't even seen him like normally.
True. I hope it's the same actor. He was good.
I would assume
it's got to be. Andrew Garfield hasn't fought Sandman.
Dude, look at this. Like, look, the glider is different.
I don't see how that's not Willem Dafoe. There's no way it's fucking Ned.
Look,
there's no way it's Ned.
You don't know that.
Why would they make Ned Green Goblin and not Hobgoblin?
Well, why did they make James Franco the new Goblin with a skateboard glider?
Because that was kind of a thing in the comics.
They give him a skateboard?
They didn't give him a skateboard. All right, he surfs on it once. It's not a skateboard. He goes sideways through a crack. He's not Tony Hawk.
You was Tony Hawk in that scene.
That was true. That was an awesome scene.
Oh, I agree.
I hate those things.
I'm still here, Peter.
But yeah, hopefully this movie does have Lizard, Sandman, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, and maybe Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And that's my segue into our next topic. I think Taylor Swift is the official master of diss tracks.
So I don't know anything about this Taylor Swift stuff. So I guess good for you that now you can educate me because I don't know what's going on.
I forgot the name of the song, but she released this 14-minute short film about, and it was basically a long version of her song. It's #1 trending music on YouTube.
Okay.
It's an extended version of her song. And it's basically about her relationship with Jake Gyllenhaal. She cast one of the girls from Stranger Things as herself.
Is it the I Bet You Think About Me
Let me see.
from the vault?
No.
Oh, that's not 14 minutes.
It was #1 trending.
Maybe I'll go to music.
Just go to like T Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift, All Too Well, the short film.
That's it.
This is about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. It's 14-minute short film.
That okay. So to get my my city boy self is saying, wow, he must be really in her head.
The very definition of free rent.
That's what I'm saying.
But also, it's just a short film about an abusive relationship and coming over it. And it wasn't like, it's not like physical abuse. Jake Gyllenhaal didn't beat her. He ain't no Chris Brown. All right.
Okay.
It was just like there was some arguing in it. The lyrics say that he broke up with her because of their age gap. It just, wasn't.
I'm assuming he's a lot older than her.
I think she was 21 and he was 30 when they were dating.
I mean,
and then in her lyrics, she said something like, you say it's about age, but you continue to date people the same age as me.
True. I think that's what I've been hearing is that he dates his like current girlfriend is like way younger than him because she's like 20 something.
He's like a DiCaprio.
Yeah, but
no one can cancel DiCaprio, bro.
But yeah, because I guess he's never dated someone as crazy as Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Dylan O'Brien from The Maze Runner. He plays Jake
I'm looking at it right
Gyllenhaal.
now.
She never says it's Jake Gyllenhaal in the entire short film. The end credits are just like, blah, blah, blah is her. Dylan O'Brien is him. Taylor Swift is her, but older.
Interesting. But that's crazy that she could just 14 minutes. I mean,
it's got like 3 million likes, 30-something million views.
Yeah, it's at
and
35.
It's good.
Is it? I'll have to watch it then.
It's good. Like, when you get good actors in something like that.
So was the original about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Oh,
her entire, I think the album is Red.
Yeah.
Where I think it had that song Trouble on it.
Trouble. Is that about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, she said that entire album is basically about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Huh.
Couple.
I'll never forget. Remember the ancient meme that was like Taylor Swift dates every guy?
Yeah.
And then it was like, there's like how many songs does she have about like celebrity men?
Yeah.
But that's insane. I did not know about this. 14 minutes. That's So is he like a bad guy? Like, am I supposed to not like Jake Gyllenhaal after this?
No.
Okay.
It was a one-sided breakup where, one person wasn't feeling it and the other person was hurt. That's about it. It wasn't like he was hurting her. And the worst thing that Jake did in the short film was they went to a party where he was with his friends and everyone there was older than her. And it was one of those awkward situations. We've all been there where you don't know anyone. And
True.
She reaches for his hand and he kind of dodges it. And then they have a whole big argument about it in the short film.
Oh.
And he's basically saying it wasn't his fault. She's mad for no reason. Stuff like that. when I feel like if that were to happen to us, we'd remember something like that. You know,
Yeah.
it's about the person,
Mm-hmm.
but there are also two sides to everything. But
Yeah.
in this case,
I was just wondering if he did anything like really bad. Like I guess
no,
being a bad person is bad by itself, but
yeah, there wasn't anything about cheating or
yeah,
anything
it'd be
like that.
different if like he was like smacking her or something. I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
old 1-2 Mayweather.
know.
Don't hit women, people.
But yeah, wow, yeah, but that is like I do see the art in that, and she's allowed to she's allowed to be like, I was upset. Here's a 14-minute song about why I'm upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if she directed the whole thing, she wrote it.
Did she really direct this?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good. I like that it's a square.
Yeah.
It really it really keeps the integrity of Zack Snyder's vision.
Zack Snyder and I forgot who directed The Lighthouse, but that whole movie is square, black and white.
There's really good the Grand Budapest Hotel. You know how it changes aspect ratio depending on the time? That's cool.
Do you know who I think mastered? Well, I think it was mastered way before this, but this person had it down. Bo Burnham.
Oh yeah.
In like FaceTiming with my mom and White Woman's Instagram where it's like changing.
That's good.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I definitely like that.
I'll take any excuse to talk about Bo Burnham.
Basically.
But yeah, Taylor Swift, I think that is the #1 diss track of all time.
This is dope. This is bigger than this is bigger than Drake and Meek Mill. This is bigger than
Logan Paul and Jake Paul. It's bigger than any shit Rice Gum has done.
Eminem, MGK got nothing on this.
Yeah. It didn't come out, but we did talk about iDubbbz wanting to box Rice Gum.
Oh, true.
Cringe. iDubbbz, don't box. Just don't, please, for your fans.
True. That is kind of cringe, but
Yeah, great job, Taylor Swift. I really enjoyed your short film.
T Swift. She can't. So why did she make all these new songs? Maybe I don't want to get into a long conversation, but I know she did this like a couple years ago, right?
I don't know the whole backstory, but I believe it was because her old label claimed the rights to, like, they wouldn't give her songs.
That sounds like something that would exist.
So I think she re-released her songs, like just re-recorded,
That's a banger.
and
That's dope.
she made shit ton of money off of it, as T Swift does.
Oh yeah. Well, she's kind of the GOAT.
That's like, have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Mike Myers played the producer that let go of Queen because they wouldn't. They wanted to make Bohemian Rhapsody the single for their album, and he was like, "That's a bad idea. It's a terrible idea," and so they left.
Sounds about right. Oh wow.
Yeah. I think that might be the biggest fuck up in music history.
Basically.
Can you imagine hearing Bohemian Rhapsody and being like, "This song sucks"?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal, I'll still watch whatever you do.
Yeah. Just
Taylor
know that.
Swift.
I just know that in the back of my head, the Swiftie in me is gonna be like, "Fuck this guy."
What a little fucker.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I didn't. I kind of came into this unprepared. I was kind of just banking off the Spider-Man stuff.
Respect.
You came in with the T Swift, so I think
I came in with T Swift and poop.
So Spider-Man, Taylor Swift, and poop.
Can that please be the title of this episode?
I don't know if I want to put poop in a title. But
Bird
maybe I
poop.
could. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll say Doogie.
Bro. Chirp poop?
Call it Choop.
Choop? Oh, man. Well, I guess that's the end of this episode.
I agree.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching episode 11.
Insert number here.
Yeah. Of Chirp, an internet show. We are back to, filming continuously. What was that serious look on your face?
We'll just never stop. And just
Never. We'll take a year break and say we had technical difficulties.
Oh, one thing I'll say, is that Clee's doing big things.
Yeah.
So Klee left because he was super busy, and now he's moving to Nashville.
Yeah. Good for Clay.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to add that just for because I feel like that's nice.
We are a pro Clee podcast.
We love Klee.
Yeah.
And I guess when
Kobe is supposed to be coming back soon.
if
for
we
a
do
bit.
if we film an episode during Thanksgiving break, he'll definitely be here. Then
Yeah.
we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Klee, I don't know when the next time we'll see Klee is. We'll have to go down to Nashville one day.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
not
just-
film an episode because that'd be kind of weird.
That would be weird. I was thinking when we.
I mean, maybe it's not weird, but it would just be like a bit cumbersome.
If we get in a streak of just continuous episodes, like maybe a 20 episode streak, and not taking breaks, I wouldn't want to break that. If we go New Orleans, I think it'd be cool to film an episode down there. But with all the people down there, I think it'd be impossible.
I think it'd be because I had that idea too. Wouldn't it be funny if we filmed something like on the street?
Oh, that'd be cool.
This is a long talk. We don't even have to put this in, but
Yeah.
this is a long talk about nothing. I just want to bring up Klee and then, but I thought it'd be funny because there's that podcast, where they do it out. It's with Cole Hirsch,
Yeah.
and they film it outside, which I think is really funny.
That was funny.
It'd be funny to do something like that, but doing it on like Bourbon Street, oh my god, just the first like drunk person to just fall directly onto the table.
I might have to bring the camera to Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
And make a compilation.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope. All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok.
And MySpace. And follow us in the metaverse.
We will see you in the metaverse and the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that was nuts.
I know, right? Bye.
Goodbye.